Hi guys. So in this video, I'll be explaining how you can implement React Native Legal inside your application, right? So what is this and why we need to use it? So let's get started, right? Here, React Native Legal helps you acknowledge open source libraries in your React Native app by automatically generating and displaying license information using native platform tools. Okay. So for your indie application or MVP application, it's not that required. But for your enterprise application where millions of users use your app, they need to know what is there in the app, like not the exact code or the logic, etc., but they need to know what are the open source stuff you are using, right? For example, many of the npm libraries can be affected with malware, etc. So if they know what are the open source libraries that you are using, and then the licenses like mit or what is apache 2.0 and all those things, it will be easier for like auditors to audit your app, etc., right? It will also be a good practice so that whenever you add more and more libraries, you keep on updating it with a single command, which I am going to show you now. Right. So this video will be in two parts. The first part would be in or sections. Or the first section would be about Expo, and the second section would be about bare React Native application, bare React Native app. Right. So let's get started. So in this, go to this particular website called React Native Legal, and then it would be in the call stack incubator. Right. And then what you have to do is you have to install this command inside your like Expo application, right? Expo project. So here I have two projects. One is bare React Native and another is Expo project. So the first thing I need to do is I go to your terminal and then run this command. So first I'm going to showcase in Expo app. So I'm going to run this command in the Expo app, right? Once that is done, I'm going to scroll down. So in the Expo project, as you know, we are using Prebuilds. Okay. We're using Expo Prebuilds. We cannot use that in Expo Go because it requires custom native code. Right. So you have to be careful on that. So if I scroll down, this is their GitHub documentation. Here, you can see this tool is split into four parts. React Native library lets you display native screen with a list of all dependencies, an Expo config plugin, and a community plugin for the bare React Native projects. Right. So here, the first step is to add this in the. I'll go here and then I will add it in the config plugins. Okay. So I have added it there. The first step is done. Then here you see, this is the main part. Okay, I will come back to this later. Here, use Prebuild or EAS to build the app. What is Prebuild? Prebuild is for development flow. EAS is for running it in the cloud. Okay, running into the cloud so that you can use remote caching and etc. and all those good stuff. Right. So here EAS build and then you can use it there. Right. But for now, we are going to just use Prebuild, workflow and Prebuild. Right. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to I'm going to run the npx expo prebuild command, right? But the thing is, it's like tucked away somewhere very in a short place. People miss it. So, but once you get the muscle memory, right, to do exactly what it requires, when you add more and more features in Expo, you'll get used to this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run npx expo prebuild. Okay. I've done that and then it has automatically configured everything, I believe. Now, you see so many files are here. Right? All of these things are automatically configured in the, or is it like in the native files. Okay. Now, the next step is to literally run the app. Let's run the app, npm run iOS. Before that, what we can do is we can literally copy this and then I will go inside the folder, inside the app, and then inside the components. I already have a legal folder, and then inside I have I already have a legal .tsx file. Right. Once I have done that, what I can do, I can copy and paste it there. Then what is it? Launch notice button text on press. Okay, it's not assignable. Okay, text. Okay, no need to use text and all. Let's use pressable. I hate button. Okay, so I'll change this text open legal. Okay, so I'll use it here. Okay, and then this is not my component. Let's use legal settings. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the main folder and then use return main file and return and then legal setting. Okay, I have to export this. Export default legal settings. Once I do that, okay, it's building. So once I do that, what happens is there will be a button inside that inside that screen where it will show open source licenses, right? So I'll copy it. Oh, sorry, spelling is wrong. Open source license. Open source license. If you tap on that, a new screen will be opened up, right? So like this is like why we need to do this is for enterprise. As I said before, for enterprise applications, you have to list all the open source projects that you are using. So rather than getting it one by one and then doing it like you have to take, like, if you are an enterprise, you will have people to do it for. But let's say for small indie developers who want to be compliant from the scratch, right, from the start itself. So you can use this library to automatically generate the script rather than doing manual work, and then showcase that in the settings page, setting page where people can go there and audit it, etc. Right. So let's see here. Okay, it's still running. And then what happens is here in the Android also you can see it, and then in the iOS side also you can see it. Right. The thing is, the best thing about this is for iOS, right? You can see this inside the app itself. Also, you can go to the settings section and see there as well, right? So I will show you now. Let it build. Yeah. Okay. Unless okay, it will take some time to build. So let's do the same for a bare React Native app. So cd Unix, sorry, cd app, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to install the package. Right. Let's do this is Expo. So okay, React Native npm. Okay. I'm going to run this. Okay. For React Native, bare React Native, right? This is the start, right? So for bare React Native, you first have to install this, and then you can't add any React Native legal, etc., and all these things, right? So what you have to do, I want to generate license report in my bare React Native project. So you have to go here, copy this, and then paste it here, and then generate all the legal stuff. You see, license, all these things added. Okay. So if I go here, and then if I go to Android and then the config licenses, you can see everything will be there. So this is for a bare React Native project. So I'll go to package, React Native legal. You can see React Native legal, no expos will be there. Okay. So for Expo, the second step is to add in the plugins and run Expo Prebuild. And for bare React Native, we have to install the project and run this particular command. So that is the difference. Right. So once that is done, what happens is I will show you it. So you can see it in the app itself as well as in the settings. Yeah. So until it gets it's running. So I'll show you, right. So here ES build. So ES build is mingled with development builds, and CNG is for what it, you can also say it as development builds. The thing is, the amount of confusion which arises because of this naming is slightly higher, right? But yeah, like yes, yeah, sorry. Open source licenses. Okay, here at the top, legal style. Wait, I just not how you should code, but it's just to showcase it. Okay, you can see OSS notices. Okay, so how many open source projects we are using, that's been shown here. Okay, good stuff. Right now, you can also see that in the settings. So let's go to settings. Okay, I don't understand it. Okay, so let's go to settings, and then think apps. Okay, apps. They keep on changing this stuff. Okay, so here Unix Expo licenses. You see, you can also view that in the licenses tab as well in the iOS. Okay, so that's how you enable React Native legal in the Expo app, as well as in in your like in your bare React Native project as well. Okay, so yeah, so in the next video I will discuss something more of some more things about Expo, etc. Right.